So where exactly are these CIA mind control attacks taking place? Well, take a listen.
And you guys also said that these attacks are happening right here in this city. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Can you expound on that a little bit more?
I mean, there have been some that have gone public with respect to Washington, D.C. The particularly credible ones, and I'm not saying that those are not credible, but the ones that have received the most attention on the inside of the intelligence community are in Northern Virginia, and they are particularly of CIA personnel.
I think it was Mr. Grozev said you spoke to a Russian agent who said that they believe that Americans are using these same weapons on them. Is that correct?
That is correct, back in the 80s.
Might that have something to do with part of the CIA's motive to cover up the existence of this tech and these weapons?
That is a very logical possibility.
Right here in the good old-fashioned United States of America. Hey, specifically, they called out Northern Virginia. But, you know, as they claim, it's happening mostly, or the most credible ones. Notice how they kind of label that. It's happening to CIA and DOD intelligence community officials and diplomats. You know, those are the main credible people who are blowing the whistle on this, so to speak. But obviously there's other people involved, just like, you know, Project Artichoke, aka Monarch, aka MK Ultra. And as a quick reminder regarding those programs, I want to throw this article up. Take a look. And this is on Politico.com. The secret history of Fort Detrick, the CIA's base for mind control experiments. Today, never fear, it's a cutting edge lab. In the 1950s and 60s, however, it was the center of U.S. government's darkest experiments. And as a quick reminder of some of the stuff that they did, directors of the CIA mind control program, MK Ultra, which used Detrick as a key base, destroyed most of their records in 1973. Seems to be a thing, right? They destroy records today to hide information. You know, like all of us know about the deleting of emails by Hillary Clinton. And oh, by the way, Fauci and his minions all deleted emails too, as we're finding out. But anyway, some of its secrets have been revealed in declassified documents through interviews and as a result of congressional investigations. Together, those sources revealed Detrick's central role in MK Ultra and in the manufacture of poisons intended to kill foreign leaders. So, in case you're not fully aware of MK Ultra, I know most of the audience out there is, but there are liberals listening, and so MK Ultra more or less was a mind-controlled experiment. The CIA went after people, even prisoners, and they would run all these mind tests in order to learn how to control the human mind. But it goes on. CIA has just established its own corps of chemical magicians. CIA officers in Europe and Asia were regularly capturing suspected enemy agents and wanted to develop new ways to draw prisoners in interrogation away from their identities, induce them to reveal secrets like a truth serum, and perhaps even program them to commit acts against their own will. Alan Dulles, who ran the CIA Covert Operations Directorate and would soon be promoted to director of the agency, considered his mind control project, first named Bluebird, then Artichoke, and then MK Ultra, to be of supreme importance to the survival, basically, of the United States. So they were studying how to manipulate people's minds, to induce them to reveal secrets, to have them commit acts against their own will. Kind of like what just got exposed in this video that you just saw, where they're talking about how the CIA has weapons that can make you think you're crazy or make you see things that are not there. Speaking of seeing things that are not there, how about this little number? And I revealed this a while back on Restricted Republic. This is another little cool weapon, and this is on Wired. The Voice of God weapon returns. Now, the Voice of God weapon is a device that projects voices into your head to make you think God is speaking to you. That could be a pretty powerful tool, especially when you take religion into account, right? Oh my, I heard the voice of God. He told me to kill myself, or he told me to do this, or he told me to stand on one foot, whatever it is. This is a pretty powerful weapon. Reportedly, we have this technology. We already know. Now, quite frankly, to be honest with you, they say they stopped MK Ultra and all of that. I think it's not stopped. They did what they've always done. They just renamed it, and it's now in another program that we have no idea what it is, or they've mastered it. One of the two, which obviously we see a lot of propaganda on TV, on media, and they repeat things over and over again. It's like it's the lie that repeats over and over again. If you say the lie long enough, you'll one day believe it. I believe that was a very bad quote from a bad dictator who I'm not going to mention because I can't stand the guy. But on top of it all, we also have directed energy weapons right here in the good old-fashioned United States, quite frankly, quite a few countries. But this is the congressional government site, and you can see the overview. The DoD defines directed energy weapons as those using concentrated electromagnetic energy rather than kinetic energy to incapacitate, damage, disable, or destroy enemy equipment, facilities, or even people. And they even can use high-powered microwave kind of style weapons. They have a lot of different weapons, high-energy lasers, high-powered microwave, particle kind of beam weapons. They have a whole slew of them. In fact, there's been quite a few articles on these directed energy weapons. Take a look at some of this. This is CNN, U.S. investigating possible mysterious directed energy attack near the White House. This was a few years ago. Then we have Havana syndrome, talked about a lot on my channel, likely caused by direct microwaves, that DME weapon. Politico, Russian spy unit suspected of direct energy attacks on U.S. personnel. And then Senate, of course, because of all of this going on, passes a bill to aid directed energy attack victims. So they even put together a bill to help those victims who have suffered as a result. But it's interesting. In light of everything going on, it takes a new congressional leader to come out and get to the nitty-gritty about what our CIA is actually doing. And I believe it goes far worse than anything we are being told publicly. And I believe there's a lot more information that's going to come out regarding this, and I will definitely keep you up to date. But the fact of the matter is, the CIA is up to no good. They were up to no good with these prior projects, with Project MK Ultra, which I wholeheartedly believe, despite their denial, I know, and many of you believe and know, that they are still in it in some way, shape, or form. It's just been relabeled, or they've mastered it, right? Or it's morphed into some kind of AI controlling of the mind, which we know obviously right now Elon Musk is in the process of planting chips into human brains and getting the brain to comply and do whatever they want it to do. And they may be more advancing in that area to where if we can inject somebody with something, they'll do everything we say, which is exactly what they're looking for with some of these weapons that they covertly are using on the populations, according to these men who have come out. Anyhow, I wanted to bring that to you. Again, I haven't heard a lot of people talking about. As a quick reminder, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel right here. Please hit that sub button and show the mainstream media the big, fat, friendly middle finger and subscribe here. And make sure you hit that all button so you get all the notifications. Anyhow, I love you all. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.